How are you getting on?
Fine, thanks. I've put on a £200 reward, so hopefully that will encourage people to look.
Well, I'm sorry I can't help you for today, darling, but I promised your Aunt Josie I'd go to that housewarming 6 months ago.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure she'll turn up today anyway. She's bound to have gone into town. Somebody will have picked her up.
That Roydon Wood's a large place. She may still be there. It's just a shame we're so bloody far away.
It's only an hour. I don't mind.
You gonna go and see Claire again today?
Yes, I think so. I'm going to pop in after I've handed out the posters. Then I'll check in the woods again. She'll be disappointed if I don't bring stuff.
Oh, that's a lovely picture of her. When did you take that?
Yesterday, funnily enough. 10 minutes before she ran away. It's the most recent picture I have of her.
Oh. Well, I'm going to have to shoot off. But you contact me the minute you find her, or if anyone else gets in contact.
I will.
Okay.
I'll call you later.
Okay. Bye-bye, love.
Bye-bye.
Storm! Here, girl! Storm! Hello.
You haven't by any chance lost a dog, have you?
Yes, thank God. Thank you so much. You found her then?
Found a big old lurcher. It's got a name tag on there, says Storm.
Yes, that's her. Oh, thank you so much. I was so worried. Yesterday she saw something and just ran off. She usually comes straight back, but she disappeared.
She did seem pretty lost when I found her.
Well, I don't really take her around here that often. She doesn't know the area. You've got her at your place, I take it?
Yeah, well, I've got a campsite a bit further back over that way. I mean, I've given her some food and a bit of water, but she's tied up if you want to come and get her.
Oh, yes, please. Again, thank you so much.
No worries, come.
I'm Frank, by the way.
John.
So, are you out here camping on your own, or with your wife, or...?
I'm alone.
Oh, right. Come here often?
I'm here permanently, mate.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've lived here for the past sort of couple of months now.
Oh, why is that?
I mean, I like the peace and quiet, and just wanted to confine myself, really.
Oh,
That and my wife leaving me kind of contributed to things.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. So, do you live locally then?
No, not really.
What brings you out into this kind of part of the area then?
I was visiting a sick lady who lives near here. She loves dogs, so I thought I'd bring Storm to meet her.
So your grandmother or something?
No, just a woman who used to work at the church.
Do you meet her there?
Yes, I actually took over from her.
You're a priest.
Yep.
Bit young for a priest, aren't you?
I've not been one for long. So, do you work?
I recently left the Marines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I finished my service about a year ago.
That's interesting.
Not really, that's why I left.
Oh, wasn't for you then?
No, and my wife leaving me hasn't really been the best of years.
John, are you all right?
What?
Well, it sounds like you've had a terrible time recently, and I don't think being in these woods are doing you any favours.
You trying to say I seem weird or something?
No. I just thought getting out of these woods might do you some good occasionally.
Go where, exactly?
You could even come to the church if you like. We have lots of...
No, Frank. I know you lot like to convert new members and bash your tambourines around and join in with choir practice, but that's not for me, alright?
Okay. Sorry.
We're here.
So, this is where you're staying?
Yeah.
So, where's Storm?
She's just back there, further on a bit, mate. I had to tie her up a bit further from camp because she was whining and stuff and keeping me up. So, I mean, she was sleeping when I left her, so I'll go grab her for you in a minute.
No worries, I'll do it.
Don't worry, it's a knot we learnt in the Marines, mate. I don't think you'd be able to untie it. Just give me a minute and I'll come and untie it for you. Did you want a drink or anything in the meantime, or?
No, I'm fine. You've certainly got a lot of supplies here.
Yeah, I'd make a trip into town every now and again.
You got a car close?
No, I hitch normally.
Very brave.
Not really. I mean, people tend to be a bit more afraid of me than I am of them.
Oh! What's this?
Hey! Be careful with that.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's just delicate is all.
It's ancient. Do you mind me asking what it's about?
Don't worry about it.
Is it important?
It's got a pretty bizarre story behind it.
Well, I'm all for bizarre stories, John. I preach bizarre stories. Try me.
Okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you. Just be careful with it, alright?
Yeah, of course. None of it's in English.
No, there's a couple pages in there that are. But I can read every page in this book as if it were English.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can read every page in that book despite never having spoken another language before.
How's that?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, how do you know if what you're speaking is what's actually written down?
It just came naturally to me. And when I had access to a computer, I checked it all out and it matched.
That's incredible.
I know.
So what's the book about?
They're diary entries.
Diary entries, what do they say?
They go back hundreds of years. People from all around the world seem to have found this book at some point. And we've all got one common link.
Which is?
Our dreams.
Dreams.
No word of a lie. As soon as I found this book, I started having the same dreams as they did. They all seemed to pick the same thing.
Which is?
The end of the world.
Really?
They all start off in the same way. It's this oddly dressed man wearing like a suit and a tie and top hat and that sort of thing. And you can never really see his face. It's always hidden in darkness. He says he'll only come to me in times of need, or should I fail the ritual at the start of the book. And then he shows me what will happen should I fail. The sky splits in two. Blood pours down like rain. It never stops. The earth just drowns in blood.
Wow. I've heard some weird stories, but that just about tops the list. What's the ritual?
It's these ancient beings. They've been around since the beginning of time. They're evil, and they want to wipe out the entire Earth, rebuild it in their image. But they made a deal with another deity at the beginning of time. They'd be kept at bay as long as we completed the ritual by sacrificing a person every 10 years. So far, we've always been able to do it, so we're still here.
Sounds rather extravagant, John. Probably written by some gothic cult, perhaps.
Perhaps, but I still think the proper precautions should be taken.
Oh, well, I wouldn't advise it. I agree, it's a very scary and a spooky book, but it's just a book, John.
I think it's more than just a book, Frank.
John, where's Storm?
I mean, how else do you explain such weird circumstances? I find this book and I'm magically able to just read it as if it were in English.
I don't know, John. I agree, it's very odd, but I really must be going now. So could you please tell me where Storm is, please?
Then I start having the same dreams as the people in here. About an apocalypse. You can't just ignore that, Frank.
Well, I know, John, but I really would. What did you do? What did you do?
I'm sorry, Frank. I haven't really been fully honest with you.
Did you kill my dog?
Yes.
Why?
I had to get you here somehow. I didn't want to kill her. She kept barking and barking at me. She left me no choice.
She was not a dangerous dog. You're a sick man, John. You are sick. I'm leaving and I'm reporting you to the police.
You're not going fucking anywhere, Frank. I need you.
You killed my dog because of that stupid book.
I need you for the ritual, Frank.
Me? Why me? Why choose me? Why me?
Because the ritual states you need a man of the cloth. Holy man or woman. As a clergyman, you fit the bill.
No, that's nonsense, John. You cannot kill a man of the cloth for some messed up book, John. Oh, John, please, put the knife down. There's no need for this to get any worse. Please don't do this.
I'm sorry, Frank.
John? What have you done? Let me get out of here!
I can't.
John, untie me right now.
Did you not listen to a fucking word I said earlier, Frank?
I heard every word that came out of your mouth. All I know is that you killed my dog and you want to kill me because of some crazy book.
I think it's a little bit more complicated than that, Frank.
John, the world will not die tomorrow if you let me go.
You believe in the Bible, don't you, Frank? Of course you do. You're a priest. So let me ask you this. Why is it so hard for you to believe in a book that gives me the ability to read in any other language? A book that prophesies the end of mankind compared to, say, the Bible?
Because why would a book that important just fall into the hands of a psychopath like you?
Well, Frank, it's because people like me, we're necessary.
Please don't do this.
People have to make sacrifices every day, Frank. It's just your turn. Now I'm going to head down to the lake and grab some water. You chill out, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh my God! Shh! What's going on? Who did this to you?
Some madman kidnapped me and he's going to come back and kill me. You have to help me.
What maniac? And who's going to kill you?
I'll explain later. Just help me get out of these ropes.
I can get help. I'll get help. I'll come back. I promise.
No. By then it would be too late. Please just help me get out.
But what if he comes back?
He's gone to get water. We have time. Untie me!
I'm trying.
Come on! Let's go!
Get off me!
Miss! Miss! Come on, Mum. Come on, Mum.
Ah! Hello, Frank. You scared me there for a minute, Frank.
At least you know how it feels now.
Suppose I had that one coming. Should have known this wasn't going to be easy. Damn. She can take a fucking hit. I thought she was knocked out. Or better yet, dead.
There's no need for this, John.
Oh, fucking zip it, will you, Frank?
Nobody's died yet. You can still get out of this. John? What are you doing? John, no! Leave her alone! She's...
Do you think I fucking asked for this, Frank? Do you think I asked for this fucking burden to be placed upon my shoulders? If you don't die tomorrow, we all die. You, me, and that fucking bitch. You need to die for us, Frank. Not with us. Want a sip?
No. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
How did you know who I was?
What?
How did you know who I was? You kidnapped Storm to lure me here, but I've only been here twice before, and on neither of those occasions was I in my clerical uniform. So how on earth did you know who I was?
Went to a church sermon the day that I got kicked out by my landlord, about a month ago now. Ended up driving around and around for ages. Saw there was a Sunday service on at the church. Knowing that I was going to have to kill a holy man, I thought, whoever's giving that sermon today, that's who I was going to kill. And it was you. So I followed you home that night. Saw you pick up your dog, go visit some old woman in Boulder. Then you walked Storm out here in these woods. So I set up my camp here and thought, you'd come back, you'd probably come out in these woods again. Eventually you did come back. And that's when I grabbed Storm, lured you down here, and then, well, you know the rest.
So you stalked me. And what if I hadn't come back? What would you have done then?
I would have come and murdered you somewhere else. And probably been arrested. But out here in these isolated woods, no witnesses, no one about, I'll probably end up getting away with it. In all honesty, I don't want to do this, Frank. But I can't be remorseful. And I can't be sympathetic. It's something I simply have to do.
I've accepted that you genuinely believe you have to do this. I just beg you to reconsider.
I've reconsidered it 1,000 times, Frank. But you don't know how I feel when I read that book, when I have those dreams. I wish I could prove it to you. But know this, your sacrifice will save billions of people around the world and also help me turn my piece of shit life around.
Turn your life around.
Well, most people like me have been fed a big shit sandwich in life. Most of us go by your book or some other religious text. Take me, for example. I served my country. I did well in school. I was with the same girl since I was 16. But then I ended up injuring myself in the Marines. Was put on leave for about 2 months, and apparently that's 2 months too long. Wasn't allowed back in. There's my job gone. And then I come home and find that my best friend has been sleeping with my wife, gets her pregnant, ends up having his kid. There's my marriage gone. And then I turn to drugs and alcohol, like one big fucking cliche. Now, I'm not trying to sell you some fucking sob story here, Frank. But you've got to understand, I know I played my part and turned my life around like this. But I've not really had the best of luck, have I?
So you believe that by fulfilling this prophecy, you will somehow earn a better life?
Well, I fucking deserve one too.
You don't deserve a better life.
What did you fucking say to me?
I'll admit what you've been through is trying. But after what you've done to me, and to my dog, and to that poor young woman, you don't deserve anything.
So you believe that after everything I've been through, after everything I'm still going through to save this world, that I don't deserve shit? For the way I treated you? And that woman?
Everything you're doing. You're killing me, John. You're not losing anything.
I told you it has to be a holy person, Frank.
And if it didn't, would you sacrifice yourself? You're not saving anyone, John. If I believed that sacrificing myself would save the world, I'd give it gladly, but it won't. This book was written by some ridiculous, crazed cult. And the only reason you believe in it is because you're drunk. And you took everything precious in your life and you pushed it far away from you. And the only way you can hold on to some semblance of life is to follow this book. By killing me tomorrow, you'll neither save mankind or yourself.
You done? I'm getting pretty sick of arguing with you, Frank. I know I'm right, and that's that. You might think that I'm just some low-life scumbag piece of shit. Maybe I am, but look at it this way. At 8 AM tomorrow, your sacrifice is going to save the world. You should take some comfort in that.
Please don't do this. You can still do the right thing.
For the first time in a long time, I am. Wakey, wakey. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Almost 8?
The ritual demands that you expire at 8 o'clock. Not a minute sooner, not a minute less.
So that's why you've been keeping me alive all this time.
Precisely. John. Save it, Frank. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to change my mind now. The woman's been disposed of now, and all that's left is you and this camp. What?
I didn't even know her name.
Who?
The woman you killed. I never even asked her name. Didn't ask her why she was in these woods either. Now we'll never know. She was just an innocent person who stumbled across me and is now dead.
Look, Frank. I took you out to the most isolated part of the woods I know. But the fact is, we're still in the forest in England. There's bound to be people walking about. And you running off yesterday didn't help things. You could have got a lot more people hurt. Just be glad it was her, no one else.
Oh, yes, I'm glad. I'm glad it's just me and her who are dying because of your ridiculous book.
As you should be. Could have been a lot more.
It doesn't have to be like this, John.
If you don't die in 6 minutes, blood pours down from the sky like rain and drowns the earth. And we all die.
No, John. If you decide to let me live, it will be the first good thing you've done in a long time. So please, I'm begging you, untie me, let me go.
I might not be a good person, Frank. I'm just doing what I believe is right, as every person should. I just want to get this done. No. John. No. John, please. Put that down. I don't want. No. John, please. I can't. John, please. Help! 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 I'm sorry, Frank. There was no other choice.
Drop the knife.
Jesus Christ, give me a fucking break.
Drop the knife and put your fucking hands up. Drop the fucking knife.
I'm not so selfish after all, am I, Frank?
Drop it! Oh, Jesus. Okay, sir. Calm down. Don't go into shock, okay? I'm gonna keep pressure on the wound. I'm gonna call the ambulance and the police, okay, sir? Sir, okay, come on, stay with me. Stay with me, sir. Okay, I'm gonna call them. Okay, come on, sir. Hello? Ambulance and police. My name is Tobias Jones. I'm in Roydon Woods. I was pheasant hunting. I found this man tied to a tree and he's been stabbed.